So we just finished Morlais Castle, and we've just come to do a really short second hill on the way home. So this is St Tudor's Church, lovely spot up on the hill in a place called Upper Islwyn or Islwyn. Mynyddislwyn, I think this place is called. I probably pronounced that wrong. Some nice dry stone walls. So we're going to follow the road up here, and we're going to pick a path somewhere onto Mynydd y Lan, I think it's called. Sorry, bit of traffic. So I've cheated because I feel rough now. This cold's horrible. I'm starting to feel really rough. So I've cheated and used the car to get me. I've used the car to get me most of the way up the ascent, and we're going to find a way to get up onto the hill. So nice views from here. Lovely churchyard. The pub's shut, unfortunately, but it's probably good I'm not having a drink. Right, I'm going to pick a path. I'll see you in a minute. So we've just come off the road. I got bored of walking on the road, so I'm not sure if this is the best path to take. It might involve an off-piste section, which I reckon up there is going to be really boggy. Good views towards the Rhondda in the distance. These solar panels are so ugly. Horrible. What a destruction of the countryside. I don't know, people's views differ on them, the same as the wind turbines. But yeah, horrible. We're entering a new green industrial revolution where they can't touch the national parks, but huge swathes of mid Wales, which is beautiful, and more of the South Wales valleys are going to be potentially industrialised with solar farms and wind farms. I'm going to do a video on it. It's coming shortly. I'll get over this cold and then I'll do a video on it. But I've actually written to the Welsh First Minister. Not that that's probably any use, because she's probably going to be going out come from May. But I mean, the Welsh Valley's not so bad. It's already very urbanised in the valleys floors, but mid Wales, come on, can't be having that up in mid Wales. It'd be awful. Anyway, that's a video to follow, but we potentially have the risk of total ruin of mid Wales. The number of developments planned are insane, 20 or 30, and huge industrial ones. We're on about super wind farms and super areas of solar panels. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on. We should be reaching 3 comms towers. I'll catch you when we're up there. This is called Mynydd y Lan. Sorry, I didn't. It's not Mynyddislwyn Church, it's just Mynydd y Lan. So it's one of the miners' list, top 40 best hills in South Wales. This is the easy way up. There's a sort of steep heart attack route you can take from sort of Risca way, which I was planning on doing, but I'm not feeling well, so I'm going to go for the easy route today. It's sort of desolate up here. I hope there's a path from here up towards the summit is there. I'm not crossing through that marsh. No way. I'm going to abandon, but I'm sure I looked on Google Earth before and there was, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll get up to those comms towers and reassess. But I think that dip there is going to lead to bog. We'll see how we go on. Probably not well. So we found a CEN bench, and the author of the Miners List, Caerphilly, has got a whole thing on his website about these benches. They're placed by a local guy, I think, and they cover the best viewpoints in the valleys. But there's some great heads of the valleys views today. Really good. and a really nice sky. And that's over to Mynyddislwyn Church, and it's a really nice sky, beautiful sky. Okay, I don't think there's a path. I'm gonna have a look and see what the situation is. But we're at the comms towers. They do love a comms tower on the top of a hill around here, which does kind of ruin it, but it's not as bad as a giant wind farm. There's Maggie enjoying the long grass, which she always does. This is definitely going to lead to bog, isn't it? I'm not looking forward to this. But I can see the summit path is only there, and there's somebody walking there. I didn't expect to see anyone here, so yeah, I'll just say a quick hello to that person. But hopefully we can stay on track here and try and make it towards that summit path. Certainly some very wild moorland up here, I have to say, and a nice little valley there. Yeah, really nice. So yeah, getting slowly towards summit path. I reckon about 20 minutes from here. Well, this is definitely her favourite one. Loving playing in here. Maggie! Yeah, she's loving it. Certainly a wilderness-like landscape. Definitely. Oh, I'm too hot in November, it's crazy. It's Harbour Street. Oh, it's making this a vast sort of wild plateau, this. That guy I spoke to, he said he'd walked this hill, you know, regularly for 30 years and only ever seen about 5 people, so I was the 6th. So that's cool. Certainly a funny place. Alright, bring you back at the top hopefully. Definitely wild. It's rugged up here. The summit is a boundary stone. And it's just by there. Oh, I'm tired now. I'm in a t-shirt. In November, man, look at that. It's really hot. Whether I've got COVID or flu and got a temperature, I don't know. Might have a temperature of 38. There you go. Macon, Tumbalum. But otherwise just desolate. Desolate, yeah. Right, I'm gonna get home, man. I ain't feeling the best. I'll take a minute just to enjoy the remoteness of here. Relative remoteness, because it's not a remote place per se, but relatively so it is. But yeah, God, I might have a temperature. But yeah, I feel hot up here. It's nice. In a t-shirt. What is it, 8th of November? That's pretty good, isn't it? Right, okay. I will catch you on the way down. So, nice sunset now. It's coming into view. Yeah, it was good up there, enjoyed it. It was definitely a walk on the wilder side of the Welsh valleys. And it was nice today to not drive so far. That does sort of tire you out even before you started, so yeah, these are really good for winter because short days, short drives is ideal, shorter walks as well. So this rain here is coming right my way, and it looks pretty heavy actually, so I'm going to just stop to prepare wet weather gear. But we've stayed out in the rain all day, so it's been really nice. So I'm knackered now. I'm not feeling well. I'm going to get down, and I'm probably going to be out of action for a week or two because it's going to kick in properly tomorrow. Oh, my wife's just calling me. I better answer that. Right. See you next time. So the sun's going down. We're almost back now, probably about 15 minutes. Just enjoying the views here of all of the heads of the valleys. You can see so many hills, and nice to know that a lot of them I've walked now up to the central beacons. There's a big wall of rain coming in now, and we've managed to stay dry all day, so that's good. So I might have to prepare some wet weather gear in a minute, but hopefully we can get back to the car before that hits us. But yeah, it's been a really nice day. I got a feeling my cold will be worse tomorrow. I'm just worried if it goes to my chest, I'm definitely going to be out of action for a couple of weeks. So we'll see how it goes. I hope to be back soon for some more walking. Hopefully it blows over, but we'll see how we go. Oh, I got a phone call here. Who's that? Oh, it's Alan Coles. I have to give him a ring back. I've got pretty poor signal here, so. Well, it's a lovely church, and the sun's going down with sweeping views across the valleys there. Really, really nice. So yeah, that was a call from Alan Coles just exactly while I was doing one of my YouTube videos. So that was cool. We had a nice chat. He's been up on Kevin at Arail today, which is up from Aberbeeg. So that was cool. So it was really nice to have a chat, and we'll catch you next time.